All right, so this knife thoughts video is going to be on this knife. This is the Great Eastern Cutlery made Tidioute number 33 in antique autumn jigged bone. And the full pattern number is 33-1-2-20. So you know that this is a clip point main blade, 2 blades, and it was made in 2020. So let's take a look at the knife. So the number 33 is the Conductor pattern, and it is a swell center balloon pattern with equal ends, and they've done this pattern several different times before with different configurations, but this configuration is a clip point main. This is a really nice clip point blade. I think it's a very classic looking clip point, slender but a good amount of belly, and just overall I really like this clip point design. And then for the secondary on the other end that makes it a pen configuration is the pen blade, and this is just your classic pen blade design. This run of knives is kind of what has been called a filler run. So they're doing only 400 of these across 2 different handle materials, this jigged bone and stag, and it's actually kind of in the midst of the number 23 pattern run that they are currently and have been doing. So they're doing a few of these, and because of that, I think that people are really jumping on these. So if you're interested in them, definitely get one because they do seem to be going fast. But it's a pattern that I've had before, and I sold it in one of my sell-offs and kind of regretted it since. So I wanted to get one with the intention of it being a user. And I really like this jigged bone. It's a very nice jigging pattern, really classic looking, and the bone itself is nice looking also. You can see it has a really nice dark amber or caramel color, and then it gets a little lighter out towards the edges, and I think that it's a really good looking bone. The other thing I like about this Tidioute version is this shield. I believe this is a new shield, and I'm not exactly what it's called or what they will be calling it, but I think it works really well with this pattern because this spring pin fits into this little curve. So I like the choice of shield that they did on this knife. And overall, it's really well made. Really nice transitions between the handle materials and the bolsters. Maybe, you can catch a fingernail a little bit, but it looks really good there. As you can see, there are no gaps that I can see. The blades have really nice action. So snaps open, snaps closed, really nice snap closed. But not super strong pull, which is good on a small knife like this. Only about, I'd say, a 4-ish on the pull, maybe 5 on the main blade, and same deal on the pen blade. Nice snap open and closed with about the same pull. So really well made on that, and there's no etch, which I actually like. Some people really like etches, some people really don't. I'm kind of in the middle. Some etches I do, some I don't, but I think that it's a good choice to go without on this knife. Now, the one thing that I don't like is that this clip point blade, the tip sits kind of proud. Let me see how close I can get it to focus here. So you can see how that tip is setting actually above the handle blade well, and you can kind of catch a finger on that. So if I do decide to, use this knife, which was my intention, I will have to foul that kick somewhat so that the tip drops a little lower. I just don't like to have that possibility of catching my finger on there, and it does kind of catch. So that's a little bit of an issue, but something that honestly happens on a lot of traditional knives. So overall, a really nice knife, a good looking knife, and like I said, these are going pretty quickly, it seems. I think people are realizing that the 400 knives isn't a big run for GEC anymore. So if you're interested in them, I would suggest getting one. I got this knife from Ken at Blue Creek Cutlery, so I think he does still have some, and if not of this, then he'll be getting the stag. So feel free to reach out to Ken and let him know that I sent you. But the other dealers will be getting them also. That's one thing I wanted to mention. This is a general run, so the dealers won't get too many of them, but all of the dealers that are interested in getting them should get them. So try to get one if you can, and I wanted to give a couple quick comparisons real quick. So here it is against a couple of GEC's other small patterns. So we have the 18B the 22 Magnum and the 06 Pemberton. You can see that it's longer, but actually more slender than all of them. So it carries, I would say, about the same, maybe a little bit larger, but still really, really easy to carry. Another comparison that I saw someone ask for on Facebook is the recent 62. As you can see, the 33 is shorter and more slender than the 62, so it'll be easier to carry. Similar configuration though, just a different main blade. And then here is a GEC 15 and a case Barlow and a case Trapper. But overall, just a really nice knife, other than that proud tip. So if you've enjoyed this video, please like it, subscribe to my channel, check out my Instagram at Knife Thoughts and my website at knifethoughts.com. And don't forget to go out and do good.